Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. The NFL's leading rusher in 2019 and 2020, Derrick Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. Now, this defense for the Bengals, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game, and I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one, but 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen.
Now Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. You talk about this Bengals defense. They were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
They forced 7 turnovers.
How many?
7. I mean, think about that number now. That's supposed to be a lucky number, right? Lucky for one side, unlucky for the other.
From the gun on third down, Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Well, on third down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down. Running left, it's Henry. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. And I think he got a yard to the 41. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And oh, he's just going to be short here. Barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. In motion, the tight end. They'll run for it with Henry. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. And now Jackson will look to throw it. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down. Now it's Jackson. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. The Ravens at 5-1 here in this early part of the season. They're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now it's Jackson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Logan Wilson. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 from Bengals TD. Well, it's only the first quarter, but that's a quick shift of momentum right there because they were driving the football before that interception. And then not only, Charles, do they throw the pick, but it gets returned all the other way for the score.
I think the important thing here was it backed up in their own territory. This defense didn't blink. They hung in there, waited for the offense to make a mistake, and as soon as they did, they capitalized in the biggest way possible.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls, because these are the top two teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Here's Jackson to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Henry. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. You talk about this Bengals defense. They've had their trouble stopping the run, Charles. Currently 29th in the NFL in that department.
And when people talk about facing a challenge, they are certainly getting one in this ball game, because they're facing the #1 rushing unit in the NFL, which means this is going to be a contest they've got to be prepared for from the first snap.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Jackson. And that will be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 15.
Here we go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder, because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They're passing here. Joe Burrow able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Here we go.
Burrow will throw. They'll roll him out right. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. Here's Burrow. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is going to be intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the Ravens are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football, because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. Charlie Jones now from his end zone. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. From the 20, here's a 2nd down and 9. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. This will be caught by Brown. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a Bengal 1st down, a pickup of 11. He's fresh off that 3-touchdown performance last week that got him AFC Offensive Player of the Week. So you know that he was already on their radar. Now he's maybe even a bigger plane on their radar.
Bigger plane. I mean, he is the big dot on that screen that they're looking at and saying, how in the heck do we stop him? They're going to try a bunch of different things, different people covering him. But right now, he's locked in and is in sync with his quarterback. One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary.
Here we go.
That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 40. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a 1st down as well.
Gun. Stop. 11. Stop.
And Burrow going to throw again. Open man is Higgins. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 10 yards there on a Bengal 1st. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
And they go play action now. Burrow. Got a man. It's Brown. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. These two teams all tied after 1.
On 2.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Here we go. 11 MT. Stop.
Burrow looking to pass. Buying time to his left. Now Burrow loses the football, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. And they put it on the ground here on the 2nd drive. And, of course, Charles, that follows drive number 1 where they had the INT.
Makes you wonder what's going on with this team because a lot of times we can attribute it to nerves, but maybe it's a lack of focus. Maybe it is the preparation for the game. Maybe they just came into it a little lackadaisical because that's just not looking good at all. That's just not the football that we came here to see.
They go play action with Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven. At the 40-yard line.
On the counter, it's Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Jackson. They set up the screen for Henry. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And now we're going to get a stoppage as, yeah, that looks like Jackson who's shaken up. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Back to the ground now. It's Henry trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 18-yard line.
They'll run it again with Henry. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. The Ravens on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence. And that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
To throw is Jackson. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. Sam Hubbard able to record his 5th sack of the season.
On any 1st and goal, the real estate to work with for the offense is really cut down, and the defense knows it. So they often bring heat and pressure, which they did on this play. Got him down for a loss. Not a big one, but any loss of yardage in this position is tough for an offense.
This is caught. They'll still have a 3rd and goal now despite picking up 13 yards on that pass play. Henry will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown. Just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible, but all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. 25 yards, the pickup there, and also a 1st down. They go right back to the ground here, and Brown. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Partner, it's not often that I expect running backs to eclipse 100 yards in back-to-back games, but he left 100 way behind last week. I think he's going to do it again. I'm expecting 150 or more.
And last week, AFC Offensive Player of the Week. So if he does what you say he might, maybe he'll get another one.
Hey, I think he's locked in.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 19.
Let's get set.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And this one's going to sail on him a bit, and it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
McPherson's kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Jackson now. That is caught. And a powerful stiff arm. It frees him. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Here's Jackson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Now Jackson. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Throwing is Jackson. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a third and long after that sack we just saw.
11, 11. 11, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
They'll look to throw here. And that is incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
The Bengals bring out their punter now. Deontay Hardy deep for Baltimore. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. It'll go as just a 15-yard punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Flowers going to go in motion right. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. 3rd and 4.
180. Head shot. 180.
Henry up the middle. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Jackson from the shotgun. Looks running. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. Tucker's kick is good. And the lead grows to 14 at 24-10. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
The Bengals with work to do in this third quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back underway. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the third quarter will start from the 30. The Bengals drive about to get going. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. And now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Ball on the 36 now. Here's a second down and 4. They'll give this up the middle to Brown. Oh, fighting off the defender. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 58 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Oh, nice move at midfield. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's second down.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now Burrow sliding out of the pocket. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
I'm sure there was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Fourth down. Here's Joe Burrow. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Burrow on play action. He'll air this one out for Mims. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
They were well aware of the scoreboard as they went into halftime, and they know how tough it's been to put up any kind of points. But if there's a positive after that play, is that they were able to take a shot at the end zone on their opening drive of this half. The negative, though, that shot at 6 ended in an interception, and we know that's not going to jumpstart this struggling offense.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Second and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. A short throw caught by Andrews. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Down the right sideline. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 82 yards. And the Ravens have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be a good return. He's out of bounds at the 12.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
This is the tight end, Njoku. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Here we go.
Play action. It's Burrow.
Looking deep here for Chase.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
And attempted a deep ball there, and they didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. This pass complete to Higgins. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
On 1, ready?
Now 2nd and 5.
11, empty, take. Here we go, here we go. 12, 12, 12.
Burrow will throw. This short pass into the hands of Njoku.
On the move past the 40.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
Here we go. Stop.
They go play action with Burrow. And this will be caught by Brown. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow.
That's caught left side by the tight end, Jordan. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Here we go, here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal?
Brown once more.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
12, 12, 11 mighty, 11 mighty.
Here's Burrow.
That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase.
Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50.
And the Bengals get a bit closer. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead will be cut down to 14.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Trey Hendrickson, the one who gets him on the ground. It's rare that a man his size can at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about Tiny? You're talking about the little guy back
Tiny.
there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
Jackson to Andrews on that one. First down, Baltimore.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
We're in Baltimore. Third quarter action, 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. Complete to Likely. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 39. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 33. The Bengals drive about to get going. They come in off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball. That cut down the lead. Now the defense does their part, got them the football back.
So now maybe with the touchdown they scored previously, plus their defense making that stand up and getting the ball right back, momentum may be shifting in their favor.
I like his awareness in the pocket there. Nowhere to go with the football, so instead of forcing it to the sideline, he's just going to put this one into the harbor and live to fight another down without getting wet.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He's got Njoku over the middle. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. From midfield now, Burrow. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And the Ravens are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
He gets away from one. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. His career rushing numbers just continue to rise with that last carry. He surpasses 12,280 yards and also surpasses Marshall Faulk. 2nd down, they go again with Henry. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 3rd and 4.
To throw is Jackson. And out route, and he's got the connection to Walker. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 yards there, just like last play.
Report.
Now it's Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Here's Jackson. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Sam Hubbard able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They'll drop to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
And the Bengals are right back in this football game.
If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and that will bring up second down.
Here we go, here we go.
Now it's Burrow. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he will bring this back. It's a pick-6 and a Raven touchdown. Tucker now to add the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
On 2, ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
That 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the 4th quarter. Just haven't been as sharp in this one.
They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
11. Here we go. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 11. 11, Thomas. Stop.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know what he thinks going on out there, CD.
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well.
This is caught inside the 15. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Marvin Mims,
58 yards.
and the Bengals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
66 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. This 2nd and 4.
Finish it on. Go. Finish on.
Again, it's Henry. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
And this is exactly what you're looking to do offensively. If you can start stringing some runs together like this, you'll keep churning out 1st downs, and that's going to put you in a great position to carry this one home.
A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry.
And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line.
16 yards on that one and a Raven first.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Ravens are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Tucker now to kick it away following the
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Now a 2nd and 10.
11. Get set. Dot.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And my goodness, another interception.
Picked off by Brandon Stevens.
And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go.
On target to his man, Likely.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. Now Jackson.
That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown. Rashad Bateman.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Ravens up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter.
Tucker with the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Marvin Mims on the return. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
Here we go.
Now Burrow. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that's going to make it 4th down.
11.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow.
He's got his target. That's good.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this one's going to go out of bounds, so no recovery. But on 4th down, a change of possession anyway. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And, boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Gun. 11 mighty. Stop.
Now the first carry for Zach Moss. And he's able to break out a run tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Here we go. 11.
Shotgun handoff to Brown here.
93 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and, boy, they were successful.
Twelve. 11 Thomas.
Right back to Brown. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Man,
These guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Here we go. Here we go.
And they will take a knee here.
Here we go.